This is how a top-tier worker starts their day. The moment they slide into the bathroom, they turn on the cold water and start showering. Then, as they launch into their morning routine, they grab a towel, landing perfectly on their skateboard, wiping down while casually finishing breakfast, effortlessly grabbing their briefcase, using inertia to zoom straight to the office, even managing to clock in before their co-workers. Checking their watch, they notice it's already past 8. Then the old wolf begins crawling. His mission, to sneak past the shepherd dog and steal a lamb. Although they both work at the same company, their tasks are completely different. Once the old wolf succeeds, the shepherd dog simply eats a banana and tosses the peel aside. The old wolf, distracted, slips and slides away. The shepherd dog drops a rope, easily saving the lamb, and even getting the chance to scold the old wolf. That's when the old wolf comes up with a clever plan. He sneaks bombs under the shepherd dog's feet, waiting for him to stay in place before pressing the button. To his surprise, only the shepherd dog's spot remains untouched, and the flying rocks land right on the old wolf. Next, the old wolf decides to launch an airstrike, but the shepherd dog simply eats some beans and takes aim at the old wolf's balloons, popping them one by one. The old wolf quickly shields the last balloon, but then the rope suddenly loosens. He thought he was done for, but just then, the break bell rings. It's lunchtime, so the shepherd dog lets the old wolf go, and they sit down to enjoy lunch together. The scene calm and friendly. However, as is often the case, good times are fleeting. Once work hours resume, they return to their positions. Without hesitation, the shepherd dog tosses the old wolf off a cliff. Then the old wolf suits up in iron armor and prepares to challenge the shepherd dog once more. But the shepherd dog grabs the old wolf's tongue and yanks him out, flipping him over and stuffing him back in. The old wolf has no choice but to run. So, the old wolf rides in on a unicycle with a cannon, ready to fire at the shepherd dog. But the shepherd dog shuts the window, causing the cannon to backfire. In the end, the old wolf spends a fortune on weapons and aims them at the shepherd dog. One shot, and the shepherd dog would definitely be seriously injured. But just as the old wolf is about to fire, the clock rings, signaling the end of the day. Without a second thought, the old wolf abandons the ambush, and the two of them clock out together. They both know their lives are far from easy.